Hey everybody, I'm back. I'm feeling terrible. So yeah, as you could hear, I'm not feeling so great. I'm still sick. I'm better than I was last week, but I'm still ill. So yeah, there's that. So yeah, it's great. I'm having a great time. Not really. It is what it is. So what's gonna happen is I'm kind of gonna be like silent for the duration of this stream. I'm gonna be drawing on my. I'm fine. I'm fine. But if I talk too much, I'm going to have a coughing fit. But I didn't want to leave you guys without another stream, so I'm in my family room right now. It is way too cold in the office. But I didn't want to stay in my bed anymore because I started to get dizzy. And I was there for like a few days since Tuesday. Last Tuesday, I was there. And then until like today, this morning, I decided to get out of my room and at least set up in the family room. So I'm not gonna play Pokemon this week because my voice is shot. And I'm still coughing. And I want to do the funny haha while I can talk. So yesterday, yesterday I did get my voice back a little bit, but then today I had a coughing fit, and now my voice is kind of like not non-existent. Excuse me. So I'm gonna put I when I say I'm drawing for my tablet, I mean my actual like tablet, not my drawing tablet because that's in the office, and that's a big thing, and I have to set that up, and I can't. So I'm gonna try on this tablet, put on some music, and if other people join in, then maybe they'll play something while I'm suffering in the background. But for the most part, yeah, I can't play Pokemon this week. At least I could, but it'll be very silent. And what's the fun in that? You want guys who want to hear me freak out over losing my Blastoise. And we're almost done with the at least the first gen game. Well, we're almost done with that. Let me switch over. Oh god. I still feel bad. Not as bad. See, this is the screen from the tablet. And I do have Clip. This is usually Clip Studio. Tablet Clip Studio, so yeah. We're drawing on the tablet. Anyways, uh we're almost done with the Gen 1 Pokemon. Or at least the remake of Gen 1. And most likely I'll take like a week break off of a bit. So I could get like a new overlay made. Oh, my voice is coming back a little bit, but I don't. The problem is there's a lot of dust. And it's not just like, oh, clean up the dust. I mean dust from the fucking tissues and the blanket. And it's not like, oh, I can fucking clip scoop that up, no problem. No, I can't. I can feel it in my throat. And that's triggering the coughing fits. And it sucks. And I'm not having a great time right now. It's not a great time right now. But I'm working my way back to going back into the office. But I can't right now because it's frigid cold and I would have to like wait overnight to heat it up. Which I didn't because I was sick. So I couldn't move. But last night I felt like a little bit itty bitty better. But after that, it's kind of downhill from there, you know. And like this is just me like talking about how sick I was. Well, I mean, I this is also me trying to warm up a little bit. So and also like I'm putting something in the background so it doesn't feel weird just sitting here like an idiot. But yeah. Um there we go. Just make sure like no one hears it in the background. So where do I begin? Monday, of course, I did street because it was like after the snowstorm. And during the snowstorm, I went out there. I went outside during this. Let me put on music. Hold on. Ay. Oh, like fucking dizzy and shit. Oh yeah. You're still going through it, buddy. It's fine. It's okay. Got some music here for you guys and for me. Okay, so yeah. Yeah, the cold came on like pretty fast cuz if you know last Sunday there was like this big snowstorm and I was fully going to like stay inside and just play Minecraft and do nothing. Don't be scared. I'm fine. Okay. But if you guys don't know, my mom works in the city. Well, I shouldn't say the city. She works in the Bronx. And it takes some time to get there. And I told her maybe you should stay like in the city somewhere. No, not necessarily the Bronx or like go to like I don't know, like Hell's Kitchen. Oh, maybe not Hell's Kitchen. Uh, just somewhere. Just, I think Hell's Kitchen is like the closest. I actually don't know. Anyways, I'm saying to her, like, just don't make the trip back home because it's very bad. And she said, she has no choice. She doesn't have a choice. She doesn't want to stay in the Bronx. And you know what? Fair. You don't want to stay in the Bronx. You don't want to stay in the Bronx. But at least stay in the in the city. Just stay there in the city because the city is closer to the Bronx than in the house. So I said, all right, okay, whatever. I uh she's gonna need a park outside, right? So what I did, and y'all can call me stupid for this because it was kind of a stupid ass decision. What I did is I got the snowblower. Well, I got everything working like the night before. And I got the snowblower and I went outside and I started plowing a space for my mom to park in the driveway. And I was out there for about 3 hours. About 3 hours. And I didn't totally clear it, but I cleared it enough of it to at least she could get into the driveway. And I cleared like part of the porch. Yeah, 3 hours. That was the Sunday the storm was happening. That was while the storm was happening. I was out there for about 3 or so hours. And in that time, the snowblower, because I had it hooked up in the garage, it shut off like half of the house's power from the family room all the way to the garage. So even if I wanted to, I couldn't sit it. I wasn't going to sit in my office anyways. But so I had to get that fixing and clean all that up. And I was shivering, straight up shivering. By the time I got inside. And yeah, my mom felt terrible when she came in and she saw me just sitting here in this spot, shivering my ass off. But then, uh, uh, then next day, after the storm passed, we had to clear out everything. Not everything, because the snow was over 2 feet. We couldn't clear everything. Sorry. We couldn't clear everything. So we cleared like a part of the driveway so we could at least park the cars. So we could get, us two, we could get in and out. Oh God. So that took another 3 hours. And that was the Monday. I was out there from like around 11:30 until 3 o'clock. and we got like partial driveway cleared, like partially. So there's enough space for me and my mom to come in and out. Mind you, I want to say something else. My dad went to Florida again. So he's in Florida right now. Oh, he's shivering in Florida, by the way. And my mom was cackling that he fucking was shivering. I think she's like pissed that he left before the snowstorm. Anyways, cleared away. I already said to myself, I'm not streaming today. I'm not moving. I don't want to move. I still don't. But, hold on. I have to blow my nose. God. The dust from the fucking tissue. Okay. Okay. So, um, yeah. So, 3 to 3 hours out there. We went back inside. I was shivering again. I didn't stream that day because I was so cold. I wanted to warm up. And it was just like my body would concave into itself as I was shivering cold. And I was like, I was not having it. It was not a good time. And Tuesday came along. And one of the telltale signs I was getting sick is that I would smell this weird pungent, it smelled like a burnt lemon. This is the best way I could it was weird. But I usually smell that when I'm getting sick. But I was like having like little coughs here and there. It started on Monday, the coughing. But it was like little coughs. I was like, okay, if I sleep it off, I'll get over it. And then I didn't get over it. Tuesday, I was still like coughing here and there. But I went to the gym. Mistake. And I was still like coughing, but it wasn't that bad. So I said, okay. And also, my appetite was gone. Straight up dipped. Like usually I would have like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go home, gonna make me a sandwich, get some chips, I'll get myself a cookie. It's gonna be great. God, I couldn't. I did not want to eat. So what I did, I went to CVS. I also went to the local market, and I got some hot soup. I got some ramen, and I got some at the local market. There was like a hot salad bar, right? And there was chicken teriyaki. So I got some chicken teriyaki. And when I got home, I had tomato soup and grilled cheese. And that was fine. And then I had the chicken teriyaki and the ramen. And that was it for me. And I was still coughing. And I was just like, oh God, I hope doesn't turn into a full blown cold. It turns into a full blown cold. Wednesday, I spent the whole day in bed. I couldn't move. I was coughing. My throat was killing me. I don't even remember what happened on Wednesday. Wednesday. It's like a total fog. Um, I think I think my mom had off on Wednesday, and she and I got into a little fight. She wanted to help, and she got me something to some tea and some chicken broth. No, it wasn't chicken broth. It was bone broth. I was like, okay, thank you. Gave me some medicine, but then she gave me something that she didn't tell me that if you take this certain medication on an empty stomach, you will vomit. And she didn't tell me that. And she just gave it to me. Took it, and I puked. And I was just like, why didn't you tell me? And she's just like, oh, I was just doing, you need to learn how to say thank you. Like, why didn't you tell me I would puke? Why didn't I get it? Like, fuck, why? And so she went to her doctor's appointment, and I just stayed in bed the entire day. I took my whole setup upstairs because I was going to try to stream from my room. But that was when my voice gave out and I couldn't talk. And I asked Jessica, should I bother should I even try to stream because my voice is gone. And she's just like, nah, just rest. And I said, okay. And Wednesday comes, I felt even worse. Oh wait, no. I'm still in a fog. So Wednesday, I try to eat like something else, like rice and the rest of the chicken teriyaki. Threw that up. I couldn't keep things down. And I tried to have a bagel, couldn't keep it down. It was like, no. So on Thursday, my mom went to work. So what I did was excuse me. What I did was I went to the corner store. I got some ginger ale, some Arizona iced tea, because that was like other than real tea. But the problem is the problem also another problem arose. Our pipes were frozen, so we couldn't get water for a good few hours. I couldn't make tea, so yeah, I got some Arizona iced tea, ginger ale. I got some more ramen to see if I could stomach that. Um, and I got more cough drops. I got, what else did I get? Yeah, that's the gist of what I got. And oh yeah, crackers. I got crackers. And since I was still scarred from the other night, I decided, oh, you know what? I'm just gonna eat crackers and drink ginger ale. And that was just it for me on Thursday. The pipes fucking warmed up and I could take a shower. That made me feel a little bit better. Friday, I was just in a fog. I did not feel good at all. It was just like dizziness from vomiting. My nose was stuffed up. Um, it was not a good time. I was not having a good time. And I was like, oh yeah, my fucking head hurt, and my body started aching. That started like around Thursday night, and it went into Saturday. And I was not having a good time. I was like getting the shakes. I think I like, what was it, Thursday? It was to the point where I was lucky I could even go to the corner store or the bodega. And I was just in bed shaking. I also got Gatorade because, the vomiting. Uh, and my mom came home and she felt fucking terrible that I was just like fucking dead on the bed. But even so, like, I at least tried to like do some chores around the house. But it ended up making me feel worse. Like the only time I felt good it was when I was sitting down on and not even sitting on the bed, just lying on the bed doing nothing. That's when I felt the best. And Friday, it was just like I was just I was still the same achy pain. The only thing I ate was crackers and ginger ale and Gatorade, and that was the only thing that I could stay in my stomach. Saturday, um, oh sorry, Saturday, the ache stopped, but it was still like there, hidden there. Uh, my nose was like completely blocked, and I had a hard time breathing. My voice somewhat came back, but not really. I still had like trouble talking. But then, uh, uh it's not a fun time. And then, Saturday night, I tried to like eat something basic, like just chicken and rice, and I couldn't keep it down. I don't know why. It was not a fun time. Sunday, it's like the fog cleared yesterday. The fog cleared, and I finally got my appetite back. Do you know how many fucking times I was craving Chinese food, and I was just like, oh, maybe I should get some Chinese food. Appetite gone. Oh, maybe I should make a bag. Appetite gone. I lost my appetite so many fucking times. It got so irritating. It was not fun. God, it was not a good time. So ow, ow. So but yesterday my mom asked if I wanted some soup from Panera Bread. I was just like, yeah, you want me to put in an order and you can pick it up? And she said, yeah. And you know what? I got myself some soup and a sandwich and a tea because the pipes were still frozen. and we split a cookie. And you know what? I finally kept food down. I started with the soup, and then I moved on to the sandwich, and then the cookie. I was just like, please, Lord, let me keep it down. I kept it down, and that's all I ate yesterday. I was just like, fucking thank God. Thank the Lord. Hold on, let me see what's up with chat. Here's the chat box. Why is chat box so long? I don't know why it's so long. Hang on. Bitch. Wonder I couldn't see shit. Here's chat box. The chat box. There it is. Sorry about that. Okay. Anyway. Why are you up here now? Stay down there. Okay. Sorry. So yeah. And today I woke up. Oh, Penguin, you're fine. You're fine. I know what you meant. Don't worry. And today, I was feeling a lot better. At least I could like stomach things and digest things. I had myself a waffle and some tea. I kept that down. And I had a little bit of broth earlier. And just medicine. And later, I don't know. Probably I'm going to just have some ramen. So, yeah. So yeah, that's the time I was sick. Hi, Morty. Well, I'm still sick. Like I said, I'm in the family room right now. And I'm probably not gonna talk. I know I talked for half an hour, but I'm probably going to like switch over to I'm gonna mute the microphone and just let the music play while I draw. Cause you can see my voice is still out. It's still gone. But hopefully by the end of this week I'll sound better. I would Penguin, but I can't reach the keyboard. Can someone in chat just say Tiff is going to be muted for the majority of the stream? Her voice is still gone. Thank you. And then I'll pin it. Hold on, I'm gonna blow my nose again. Yeah. Now that that's all cleared up, you were wondering where I've been for the past week. Sick as a dog in my bed. I'm still sick, but I'm sick as a dog in the family room. And hopefully by the end of the week, I'll be sick as a dog, in the, thank you, Hassan. Uh, I in the office, but right now it is what it is. So I'm gonna put my microphone on mute, and you guys just enjoy. If you can't guess, I'm drawing a Lottie right now. Penguin. I'm drawing the bird, but it's not in a bird form. It's in human form. I can't. I have to stop talking. I'm sorry. Oh, thank you, horse. I'll pin this as well. Oh, I can't. You know what? That makes it cute. Uh, thank you, Penguin. Thank you, guys. I much appreciate it. God damn. Okay, I'm gonna mute the microphone. So enjoy the drawing. And if anyone comes in and says hi and everything like that, just tell them, just repeat what I said. Thank you, guys. I really appreciate you guys. Hey, Jessica. If you're home, you can join me in here. I'm just suffering right now, and I'm not trying to talk too much. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick dinner break and make some ramen and get myself cleaned up because I'm stuffed up to Timbuktu. So, just chill. Um, yeah, so I'll be right back. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm taking so long, folks. Uh, well, I thought it was gonna be quick, but I was sorely mistaken. Cause I realized I needed a cup of tea, and I'm waiting on that. And also, I forgot we had some chicken in the fridge that I popped into the air fryer. Also waiting on that. So I do formally apologize. And also, I bet the music is like finito for like ever. And for that, I also apologize. I will fix that right away. But all in all, I want to thank you guys for sticking around if you're sticking around while I'm dealing with this. So also, my mom called and she was freaking out why I didn't pick up the phone. So yeah, there's that as well. Up there goes the kettle. I gotta go get it. I will be right back again. Whoops. Hey God. Sorry. Sorry. I keep getting calls. I'm so sorry. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, because my whole family knows that I'm sick. And they're checking in on me here and there. And I've been trying for the past few minutes to get off the phone. So, well, my dad called, and he's the one who left for Florida before the snowstorm hit. But joke's on him because I believe we're in for another snowstorm on Friday, the day he comes in. So, joke's on him. Looks like he's gonna be busy outside. Nana, 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 and boo boo. Oh, God. Well, hopefully, I start to feel better once I start drinking the ramen. Right now, the chicken's done, and things should be ready by now. So I'm gonna go get it. I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'll be right back. Okay, I've procured something to eat. And it's nice and warm. It's a bowl of ramen with chicken and a nice hot cup of tea. Very much needed in these trying times. My poor voice. Being sick sucks. Let me tell you. It's not fun. I'm not having a good time. Oh, and I got my dad in my ear about what are we gonna do for the Super Bowl? Motherfucker, I'm sick. I don't even know if I'm gonna fucking be conscious for the Super Bowl. If I have to, because Green Day is gonna perform at Bad Bunny. But we'll see what happens. I'm stable enough to at least sit on the couch. Although after the stream, I'm probably going to go right upstairs. I should probably explain what I was doing earlier. Other than like drawing. Well, I did say before I stopped talking to rest my voice. So I kind of want to put. But you know what sucks also? I was supposed to start a blitz today for the next coloring book that I want to release next month. But I can't because I'm sick. And unfortunately, I require my setup for that. It's unfortunate, but I don't even have a list. I was supposed to make the list last week, but I did it because I was sick. Anyways, I'll get to it when I get to it. I'm not releasing it until like the end of March, so I should be able to complete it by then. Anyways, I wanted to make profile stuff for my OCs for the superhero story. And while I was unconscious, I thought a lot about the lore and the world building and everything like that. And how everything was going to work. And I did write it down. I did write it down. And I wanted to like make little profile pictures of the main four. And I was, because, and also I've been thinking about Alani a lot lately and how her powers works. Not because I binge watch Death Battle and I imagined her in a death battle, so I had to work out the kinks of her powers. Okay, I totally did that. I totally did that. But then again, I did that with all of them, including the head bitch in charge. But she's not part of the core group. I mean, technically she is, because she's the rich one. and also their grandmother. It's complicated. I didn't know how much I needed ramen in my life until this moment. I think it's just because I deprived myself of food for the last few days because I was afraid to eat it. Rightfully so. But this, oh man, this is just like hitting all the right spots, man. Every which way to Sunday, man. Oh man. It feels so warm in my throat. Anyways. I started with Lottie. One half's gonna have her civilian profile, the other half, which I need to draw the pose for her superhero persona. I was gonna do it like that. I was gonna draw like custom Pokemon, but I figured, nah, I'll save that for another time. But nobody worry, I'm going to finish Leaf Green. But once I'm better. See how I sound better after I eat this fucking food? It's also because when I get sick, drinking water fucking hurts. And it's purely just water. Tea is fine. Ginger ale is fine. Gatorade was fine. But water fucking burned like I was a witch at the stake. Let me not shout. Let me not shout. So I resulted into drinking warm to hot water. But it's a problem when half the time your conscience and the fucking house is cold as fuck. You know, you can see how that leads to disaster. Where at the moment it feels good to go down my gullet. And then the next moment when I'm conscious, I go for a sip of water, it fucking burns. Fucking sucks, bro. Uh, I'm low-key upset because there was like so much I wanted to do. Shit, I was supposed to go into the city the other day. But I couldn't because I was sick. And it was not one of those, honestly, there were some times where you're like, okay, I'm sick, but I can go places. This is not one of those times. Excuse me. The farthest I can go right now is the corner store. You know, the bodega. You know, it's funny because I was talking to my mom earlier about the bodega. And about going to the bodega and shit. I'm picking up stuff tomorrow because I'm not gonna be conscious. By the time stream ends today, I'm going to be like KO'd. But oh fuck, I need to blow my nose. Shit. Don't spill. I'm gonna mute the mic. Anywho, like it said, what was I saying? I don't remember. Right, the bodega. I was saying to her like, oh, tomorrow I'm gonna go to the bodega and pick up some more drinks, cause you know I drank it all. Try to like quell the fucking thunder that is my throat. And she's just like, what are you talking about bodega? What bodega? I was just like, stop acting like you don't know where the bodega is. And she's like, oh, the one near the Chinese place? Like, yes, that's the bodega. And she's just like, why you go there? It's expensive. Like, no, the hell it's not. I got fucking two Arizona iced teas for 99 cents over there. Literally, all the drinks I bought was under $5. Of course I'm gonna go to the bodega. Where you want me to go? 7-Eleven? 7-Eleven's worse. The fuck? But a midnight ride, like, drive by through 7-Eleven does hit. I'm not gonna hold you. I remember going through California one time. I don't remember which time, but it was like late at night. I think my friend we were gonna go to dinner, but by the time we left the book reading that we attended, it was everything was like closing. It was like way, 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 way too late. Oh my god. That broth. That broth. Oh, sweet Jesus. Okay. So it was like really, really late. So I was just like, hey, no problem. I dropped her off. And I was just like, fuck, I'm kinda hungry. I didn't eat all day. This was back when I was fasting. I don't fast anymore. I haven't fasted for like a year. And I honestly I'm better off. And so I didn't eat all day. I was just like, fuck, where do I go? The McDonald's, the nearest McDonald's that I knew of was way out of my reach. It wasn't out of my reach, but I was tired at the time, and I didn't want to go all the way down there. And when I mean it was late. Like past midnight late. Um the Wendy's that was nearby, I think it was closed. All the restaurants around were like closing or closed. The I remember. Uh just everywhere was like at least nearby me, so I don't have to like drive. Also, I was in downtown LA. I didn't want to drive in downtown LA, just like I don't want to drive or walk in New York in the middle of the night. Excuse me. I'd rather not do that. So I said, okay, fuck it. Unfortunately, the Chinese restaurant near the hotel I was staying at was closed. The subway was closed. The only thing that was open nearby was the 7-Eleven. So I was like, okay, fuck it. I'll just go to 7-Eleven. So I went in, I think I got like 2 slices of pizza, some wings, and a taquito. All right. I went back to my hotel and started eating. Listen, when you haven't fasted all day, when you've been fasting all day and you didn't have any food for the last like over 24 hours, that fucking high is euphoric. I bit into that bitch and I was just like in heaven. I didn't even care. It tasted like frozen cardboard. I was fucking. I was just up in heaven. I'm trying to remember like which I think because I stayed in 2 hotels. The 2 times I went back to California, for like car business. This is what before, I was getting consistent payment. I was getting like consistent work. Um, so I felt confident enough. Hold on, I need to blow my nose again. Anyways, so I felt confident enough to like entertain the idea of moving back there one day. So I kept my car there. Well, the first time I went, it was like to handle like all the car situation. Luckily, my friend allowed me to use her address to like handle help with the car situation and everything. And no, right. Sorry. So there was 2 hotels that I stayed at. One, oh, okay, the one time was to handle like the car stuff, and then the second time I went, like I want to say 2023, I went back. And I was just like, I don't really want to stay in. I don't want to stay in California anymore. I want to stay in New York. Hang on, let me finish this. So the second time I came, actually, the second time I went back there in March, I believe. I picked. Okay, anyways, sorry. I'm getting ahead of myself. First time I went to a hotel. Not a hotel, a motel. It was a pretty well known motel in downtown Burbank. Um, there has been a lot of like shooting. Even when I was there, I think they were shooting American Horror Story or something. Like if you ever watch a show and there's a scene like in a diner or at a motel where there's outside, these suites are outside and not indoor. 9 times out of 10, it's that property, it's that motel. My mom loves that place. I don't know why. Hold on. Okay. I finished my ramen. I have my tea. I'm lying back. I remember why she liked that place. Right at the corner, like diagonal from where the motel is Nickelodeon Studios. The first time I arrived to California, and I was looking for housing with my mom because the campus, that campus in Burbank, didn't have student housing. So that place, it was before they redecorated into what it is currently. So on the outside was like purple and all these colors. Like one wall was SpongeBob theme, I think. I remember seeing like Rugrats on the wall and Rocket Power and Cat Dog and SpongeBob and Blue's Clues and Dora. It was like, and before like they changed the sign as well. Like now it's just like their like little boring text, but before it was a foot. Uh, if you see the documentary, you know why it was a foot. Just gonna leave it at that. But yeah, it was before the whole like Wish I could, I mean, I'm at my laptop. I'm not gonna act like I can't look it up. And it's not like I'm like giving out my address or anything like that. It's just the hotel that I stayed at. Oh, they're giving me the spots in the East Coast. Oh, really? That's actually not. Really? Uh, that's actually not far from where I am. Anyways, not the point. There you go. I want to see if there's any like street pics of how it was, but like right when it was like a year before they redecorated it. Give me a second. Uh, Hold on. Oh, they didn't have the foot. Hold on. Wait. Yeah, that's it. No. Yeah, this year. Hold on. I'm trying to see if there's like I could get a good angle of the corner that I saw. It was fully decked out and decorated. Just give me a second. Oh, so they still had the foot in 2012, 2011. And they changed it by 2014. Anyways, the point is what I'm trying to get out here. It was like fully decked out and decorated when I was there. And you could see ow. You could see the whole building from our room. I was trying to find that angle, but I couldn't find it. Anyways, so my mom likes that specific hotel room. Well, that specific hotel because it was right by Nickelodeon Studios. And then the second hotel that I went to back in March, and I chose it because me and Speed was supposed to meet up, and he wanted me to make something for him. It was a extended stay, and there you could like get cooking stuff. And I booked it just because Speed told me he was gonna come and I was gonna like make something for him. There was literally in that area there was a Walmart and a Target and all these shopping places nearby. So I could have like gone around and gathered the stuff to cook. But unfortunately, he couldn't make it. And honestly, staying at those hotels made me realize that going to a hotel in California during like the colder season sucks balls. It does suck balls. Because usually when you go on a trip to California, it's like during the warm months. But when you go, the problem is the comforters and blankets they have are so super thin. It's not even a joke. The throw blanket I have on my shoulders right now is thicker than the blankets they had in those hotels. And by God, I never before once realized how much I liked having a weighted blanket on myself from when I woke up fucking freezing in California in one of those hotels. I don't remember which one, but the weightlessness of my body when I woke up and the absolute fucking cold felt awful. It felt so bad. I don't remember. Mostly because everything's a fog to me. Ugh. Okay. I'm trying to warm up a little bit before I get back into drawing because it is very cold down here. And once I'm through here, I'm gonna go upstairs. Also, I don't have the headphones in, so... Okay, the music is still going. I just have to check. Anyways. My throat also feels like sandpaper. Guys, if someone says stay home during a snowstorm, or stay where you are, stay inside during a snowstorm, then stay inside during a snowstorm. Alright, I'm gonna blow my nose, and then I'm gonna try to get back to it. So give me a few minutes. Okay, so I'm gonna cut the stream a little short today because I just puked. Jesus. Okay. I don't think it's because of the food. I think it's because I've been coughing very badly. So, uh, I'm gonna go upstairs and go lie down now. So I'm gonna end the stream. Uh, no. Oh God. Yeah, I thought I could like chill out for the next 20 minutes, and then I started coughing again, and it started coming back up again, and I was just okay. No, I gotta go upstairs. I gotta go upstairs. So yeah, I'm gonna cut the stream and shit. I'm gonna cut the stream here. Maybe I'll see you guys on Wednesday. But thank you all for watching me fuck up my body more. If you like what I do and you want to see more, consider becoming a patron today. There you get exclusive content and early access to whatever I'm doing. But if you can't do that, I do have commissions open. It is posted on my socials. What was it? Blue Sky, Twitter, Tumblr, DeviantArt, Instagram, and TikTok. But if you can't do that, then hold on. I don't know if it's showing or not. I get okay, good. You know what to do. Check out that Redbubble shop. Uh, we don't have anything new from the last time I showed you because I've been sick. Horse. But yeah, check out. But we still got some cool stuff on there, like mouse pads, prints, buttons, phone cases, t-shirts, all of the sort. So if you want, like what I do, you want to support me, check out the Redbubble shop. Uh, it's pretty slick shit. But if you can't do that, then check out the books I have on Amazon.com. That is Sweet Treat Plaza, Sweet Treat Plaza, Delicious Holiday, the coloring books, and then my romance novel, Nika Noel. Even though it's past Christmas, you can still enjoy it. Oh God, I'm gonna puke again. Okay, no, I need to go. But if you can't do that, then spread the word around our lives. Spread the word about the shop, about the books, about just me being ill. And in the words of my favorite cartoon character, mwah, good night, everybody. We'll see you next time. Say Kablam time and say Kablam channel. And happy Black History Month, everybody. I am the queen this month. Goodbye. I'm gonna go lie down now.